Hi guys, it's Chris again, Rock Band Guitar Hero drum videos. Um, my set has evolved yet again. You guys have been asking me to do some videos for the Ion Expander, which I just reviewed, but I never hooked up. Um, I've been so caught up with the J5 and Guitar Hero that I just never got around to the Ion Expander. But now I've gotten around to everything, and with the drum set evolving into what it has, I'm briefly going to go over everything. I bought some, these are electronic drum module mounts. These mounts here go anywhere from 30 to 50 bucks. I bought a bunch of used ones cheap, so I bought one to mount the J5 because I was tired of having it on the floor. So the J5 is now, if I'm sitting at the drum set, it's positioned in an area that's easy for me to reach and navigate. Pretty much good to go, you know. I enjoy where it is right now. It's not on the floor anymore. I don't have to reach down. So then I decided, you know, I really like these electronic drum mounts, the brain mounts, so I bought two more. And I put them down on the legs, on the floor basically. I mean, they're really not touching the floor. But they allow me to mount two other boxes that I need for my set, but don't need to get to and don't need to grab while I'm playing, whether it be with the regular drum brain or one of the game drum brains. So this is a new box. This new box was very necessary. I'll get to it in a minute what it does. And then on the other side, we've got the Ion Expander finally hooked up, and the Alesis DM5, which has been here forever, but it's only been hooked up on and off. Now everything's hooked up. Everything can be played at the same time or separately. Actually, the only two things I can't play at the same time are the J5 and the Ion brain. It's one or the other, and that's the new box that I just showed you, and I'll show you how and why that was built. So, as you guys can see, this is the input side for the Ion Expander, and the other side is obviously the output. Right underneath on here, there's a second set of ports. That was supposed to be the pass-through to the drum brain, but I decided that I didn't want just Rock Band to be able to use the drum brain at the same time. I wanted to be able to use it with Guitar Hero as well. So we took the concept of the pass-through and we put it on this new box. I'll show you the new box. New box looks like a multi-input for a PA system. I loomed everything so it's all nice and neat. There's 4 rows of 9. The first row, just like the Ion Expander or the back of the J5, is color-coded. You can see the blue, the red, and the yellow, blue, orange. First row is for the pads. The pads get inputted into here. The second row is the pass-through, like on the Ion Expander, and the second row passes right up to the DM5. Then we have a third row and a fourth row. The third row, which I call the back row, goes to my J5, so when I want to play a Guitar Hero game like Guitar Hero World Tour, Smash Hits, or Guitar Hero Metallica, I take these 3 switches and I flip them into the down position. The first, these are triple throw switches, so each one activates 3. This is the first 3, the second 3, and then the last 3. So all 3 of those equal 9. And like I said, there's 9 ports, so 3, 3, and 3. I didn't want to get really fancy and start using really high-end switches. I wanted to make this as cost-effective as possible, so that was the best solution. So now that I've got them down, the 3 down activate the J5. That means that this row here is not active. And this is the one that goes to the ion expander. So we'll flip all 3 switches up. And now the ion expander is activated. Doesn't matter whether they're up or down, the DM5 always functions. And there was a reason for this. I tried using a splitter for both the ion expander and the DM5, the ion expander and the J5, and I was getting issues, feedbacks, ghosting, all sorts of weird things. So the only way to get around this was to build a switch box to switch between the two, so I don't have to constantly plug and unplug wires. It's finally all finished. There's no more issues that I'm going to have that I need to address. So it's good. It's ready to go. I don't have to worry about this box being in an up or down position if I just want to jam, whether it be, using my headphones or a drum monitor, which is coming soon, and I'll be doing some videos with that. Eventually, maybe a band, who knows. But as long as I have the DM5 on, I can play and have fun and just, come up with my own stuff. If I don't want to do that and I want to play Rock Band or Guitar Hero, I have my choice. Do I want to use the Ion Brain or the J5? So I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. I'm going to run through the set real quick. Now that the Ion Expander is hooked up, the first thing that I can use that's new is the hi-hat pedal. Hi-hat pedal functions like a hi-hat. In the game, it functions only as an open-close. It doesn't actually, when you click it, set off a note. So down activates the yellow hi-hat symbol. Up makes it a blue symbol. And you're like, well, why would he do that? Well, the reason you would do it is if you played Rock Band 2, you would know that sometimes they chart an open hi-hat as a blue. And then it goes right back to yellow. One of the examples is White Wedding. It's just, dun, 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 dun. Well, with this, all I have to do is come off the pedal, and I could still hit the hi-hat as I would on a regular drum set, and it'll trigger the blue and then just come right back down on the pedal, and it's back to yellow again. So, and I'll show you guys, later on in other videos how exactly that works, and I'll do demonstrations and stuff for you. I've also now got 2 greens and my ride, of course. The 2 greens, I like having a crash on both sides. Sometimes it's really hard to hit a crash on the right side and then come all the way back over to the left. So it's easier just to come off the hi-hat and hit the crash, come right back down to the hi-hat or the ride, over to this crash and back to the ride. So, or sometimes there's 2 crashes, and instead of hitting the same cymbal twice, you hit both. It helps, with your dexterity, and it also helps you learn the set better, especially if you're going to transgress over to a analog set or, a regular drum set. There's a couple other things that I'd like to go over, but I'm going to run out of time, and I don't want to make these videos too long. They're all about 10 minutes apiece, so we'll review other things as we do other videos. So thanks for watching. I think that's pretty much about it. So the drum set, 4 pads, bass pedal, double bass, the hi-hat pedal, hi-hat, crash, crash, ride, J5 finally mounted, ion, so I can get to either one. And I think that pretty much covers it. Thanks for watching.